was probably the hardest part. Was things were going really well, and it gets just taken right underneath you. So, I'm looking forward to getting back whenever that might be, and that's what drives me every day when I come in here. It's not, everything you come in and you got to do some stuff that doesn't feel good, but that's what motivates me to get back.
Does that taste of success really make you look forward even more to getting back out there and playing, since you showed that you really can win?
For sure. I mean, that's what you come to play for, and I talk about that with you guys all the time, and that's what motivates me now every day when I come in for rehab.
Did you know right away it was bad?
I didn't. I mean, that's the first time I've ever been on a field where I couldn't get up on my own, and so then I knew kind of something was up, but there was no like pop or anything like that. I just had a sensation where I tried to get up, and I told myself, just stay down and let him come over.
And was it the cleat?
Yeah, my cleat got stuck, and I got hit at the same time. I think if either or were to happen on its own, it probably would have been fine, but I got my foot down a little late, and that's when he was hitting me.
Hey, Brent, I know you're taking it a day at a time kind of thing with rehab especially. What have they given you in terms of a timetable and what you can expect?
Well, I think generally ACL is 6 to 8 months. Obviously, I'd like to shoot for the shorter part of that, but for me, I just try to get better every day, which to this point I have, so that keeps your spirits up. Hopefully there's no setbacks or you come in and kind of plateau, but obviously I shoot for the lower end of what they told me.
So you would expect to be 100% for training camp?
I don't know about 100. You got to see how it goes, but that's what you shoot for. I mean, that's what you come in here every day, and that's what motivates you. So, I can only worry about the next day, and hopefully at some point you get back to 100%. Obviously, it's not just an ankle, or not to lessen other people's injuries, but it is a significant knee injury, and I understand that, and I'm taking the approach that come in here and do as much as I can to get back.
What does your rehab consist of so far?
There's a lot of stuff. You want to come in and try to get your range of motion back, keep your muscles firing, keep a lot of times it gets locked up and you can have some atrophy. So it's a lot of stuff like that, some stretching, some things like that, and it varies every day. It seems like we add something new, and for me that seems like that's a positive. I don't want everyone to come in here and say, yeah, that's it, and I'm like, well, no, I think we can do more. So Gordon has had to try to tone me down a few days because I want to get after it, but I also know you got to protect what just went on with the surgery.
Your
you
story
talk
was
about
so
that?
uplifting and for the city, and hometown kid playing all that kind of. Did you have to fight disappointment, discouragement?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's the most disappointing thing that's ever happened to me, so, but I think for my mindset, it's always been, only worry about what you can control. So once my knee was shot, the only thing I can control was getting, as best to shape my knee I could before I went into surgery, because they say that helps as much as, you get the swelling down and get your range of motion back, and that helps coming out of surgery. So that was my goal leading up to surgery, and now it's rehab. So just trying to take care of what I can control, and go from there, and just try to come in every day with a great mindset.
Why did you need a second opinion?
It's a smart thing to do, I think. You just want to cover all your bases, and, it was confirmed with what our doctors said. It was never a doubt with our doctors, and obviously I think we have great doctors here because I had my surgery here.
And they told us it was the simplest of ACL tears. What does that mean?
Just the ACL. There was no other damage, which to me, I wonder how that could, happen, that, only one thing gets hurt, but I'm thankful for it. If there's a silver lining, that's what it is, and there's no other damage, and that can accelerate your rehab.
Brian, can you talk about the highs and lows that you've been through just over the past month? You had the starts, the injury, and then you had your second baby.
Sure.
So just this period of...
Yeah, it was a busy week at my house. I had a baby on Tuesday and surgery on Friday. So,
And a birthday.
yeah, and a birthday was Sunday. So it is, but, like I said, you worry about what you can control. Obviously, I had one of the best moments of my life, with my daughter being born, and then Friday you go in, and I've never even had a surgery before, so it's a little nerve-wracking, but I got through it. I felt great, came out of surgery great, and now I'm on to the rehab. It's amazing how quickly things go. My daughter turned 2 weeks yesterday, so it's flying by, and hopefully this rehab will fly by.
Hey, was that play on your on rewind in your mind for a while?
I just had to make sure that there was no outlet that I could have thrown it to, and blame myself for that. But they had it covered pretty well, and really I had no other option. So I think the more you kind of go back and try to think of what you could have done differently, the more it's gonna stay with you. So I felt like really there was nothing much different I could have done. Maybe slide a little sooner, but things happen so fast out there. So
Do you have any idea of how good you could have been if you kept playing? It was only your fourth career start. When you
yeah, I
got
mean
hurt.
it was an exciting time, like I said, which is what makes it so disappointing. But right now my main concern is getting back, rehabbing every day, and also trying to stay involved with what's going on with this team. I try to stay involved in studying the game plan, watching practice. Obviously I can't do much because I can't sit for a very long period amount of time without my knee getting stiff. But once I feel like I'm getting better, I'm going to try to get back and be involved in the meetings and be there and support this team and support Jason and Brandon, and we have a great team. Everybody rallies around each other, and like I talked about before, the support from this organization from the top down, my teammates, coaches, everyone. It's really been able to keep me up.